Cue the intro. How's it going, Animates? My name is DEMYX'S. Welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video. As always, before we get this video started, if you're brand new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell right beside so that you won't miss every single content that comes here on this channel. Now, before we get this video started, I just want to let you guys know that YouTube is actually acting funny right now. There is something going on with the system and everything, and pretty much my subscriptions were gone at first, and now looking back at the other videos I made, it looks like that my views are not supposed to be at a particular number that it's supposed to be at. Like, normally my videos would be at like 100 views and over, but throughout my two previous videos, one says 74 views and the other says 88 views. So I'm just a little bit concerned with YouTube because I don't know what's going on, especially with the thumbnails now. The thumbnails are way brighter, as you guys can see. I'm not sure if anyone has experienced this or not, but basically the thumbnails are messed up, the views are now being messed up, and the subscriptions are also being messed up. So I just wanted to let you guys know that YouTube is dealing with some sort of things right now, and we just have to wait and see what YouTube is going to do at this point, because YouTube is just literally effing up left to right, and you know, it's just really bad. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, today's discussion video, we got to talk about my boy DEMYX'S, because in case of you guys have been living under the rock, Tetsuya has confirmed that DEMYX'S will be appearing in Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind. That being said, there is so much expectations that I want from DEMYX'S going forward into this DLC, and I'll explain why. So we know that DEMYX'S was basically in the Keyblade graveyard with the rest of the organization members, explaining their roles or whatnot towards connecting with Kingdom Hearts Key back cover and Kingdom Hearts Key and, you know, beyond. And basically when they were talking about, you know, their true purpose for being in the present timeline and all that stuff, it makes me think of DEMYX'S when he says, "I have been benched." Not only that, but if we also go to the cutscene of when DEMYX'S was having a conversation with Vexen, they were talking about something important, and it led to, you know, probably Roxas returning and all that stuff, but something tells me it led on more and more to the conversation, and that's when DEMYX'S also said DEMYX'S time. DEMYX'S is such a mysterious character that I just really want to know what is his purpose at the end of the game here. Like, there's just so much things that I've always thought about when it came to DEMYX'S being in Kingdom Hearts 3 entirely. Even I question, why is DEMYX'S in Kingdom Hearts 3? Isn't he useless to the point? Like, what has this man actually done besides fighting Sora and somewhat, you know, doing something for the organization? Now, I personally believe that DEMYX'S has been definitely doing things behind the organization's back, even like when DEMYX'S brought the vessel of Roxas to, you know, Ienzo so that he can figure out how Roxas is going to get in that vessel. Something tells me that it's been more than that. Something tells me that DEMYX'S has been plotting things definitely behind everyone's back, like he's fooling everybody left to right, and it's just a mysterious thing to me. And I definitely feel like his role would definitely be really important to the series going forward, or it could be really important to him. Maybe he's doing some things that could pertain to himself, maybe, I don't know, but there's just some things that I definitely feel like DEMYX'S has done that we don't even know, because like DEMYX'S is one of the, you know, characters that has been confirmed to be from Union Cross, and with him being from Union Cross, I wouldn't be surprised if he has been contacting some sort of people. Maybe he's been talking to the Masters, and I know that people have been thinking that DEMYX'S could be potentially the Masters. Well, to this sort of case with Luxord, you know, and everything going on, I don't know who the Master Masters could be, honestly. I really don't know. And it could raise to lots of questions that the Master Masters could be anybody up to this point. So I definitely feel like if DEMYX'S is not the Master Masters, then DEMYX'S would have basically been plotting some things behind the organization's back by talking to the Master of Masters or talking to a person who is connected to the Master of Masters, that being LuxOrd as well. Because if we go back to the Keyblade Graveyard, we know that DEMYX'S and LuxOrd, they had like a funny interaction where LuxOrd said, "I didn't get benched." This is somewhat weird. This is like they know what they were doing and all that stuff. LuxOrd knew DEMYX'S and DEMYX'S knows LuxOrd. Not in the organization way, but like real stuff, like in depth. They know exactly what they're planning. Now, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if DEMYX'S and LuxOrd has been both working together to do something, and it just, raised the question of what is DEMYX'S actually doing with LuxOrd, because we know that both of them were kind of the mysterious characters besides Luxu, because we knew that Luxu was, him. But basically with DEMYX'S and LuxOrd, I definitely feel like with DEMYX'S role, I feel like he's been helping LuxOrd out with the plans that has something to do with the Ages of Fairy Tales, the Master of Masters, and this and that, which led me to believe that DEMYX'S knows who the Master of Masters is if he is not the Master of Masters. So I personally believe that since DEMYX'S potentially knows the Master of Masters, it will probably be LuxOrd, because it would make sense for that to happen, because why would the interactions between DEMYX'S and LuxOrd be so serious? And why would it be, just like that? Like, it's just kind of funny how this turns out. It's just kind of funny how this kind of played out with DEMYX'S and LuxOrd, because, like, it's just so funny to me how both their interactions has definitely came together in that sort of state, especially DEMYX'S. I definitely feel like DEMYX'S should be, like, the top priority going into ReMind as well, because, like, we know nothing of DEMYX'S and we know nothing of LuxOrd, and this will be the perfect opportunity to know both of them as, organization members, or as them from the Ages of Fairy Tales. Who knows? Because we just got to figure out what DEMYX'S role is. We just got to figure out what LuxOrd's plan is, and it's just such a big mystery between these two characters, and I definitely feel like that's something that should be paid attention to more often. I feel like that Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind should definitely continue with that going forward, and there's just lots of things that I'm just really excited for with DEMYX'S. Anyway, Animates, that'll do for today's Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video. What I want to know in the comment section below is, what do you think DEMYX'S role is heading into Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind, as I would definitely like to know. My name is DEMYX'S. Hope you guys have an awesome, very fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.